Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Elliot. Welcome. I know some of you have seen this Lyta's this artist. You have seen his drama with his baby mama, and I want to talk on that real quick. So on today's topic, what's today's topic now? You know what? Let me just talk about it. Okay, it's around women milling for men. I really want to talk on this Lyta's baby mama issue, drama and all. And yeah, please, if I'm murdering his name, forgive me. Oh, Iko. So just take the message as it is, alright? So, one thing is, before I get into this topic, I have to first address something, because one thing I've noticed about this third wave feminism and all, and you have to notice, I was once guilty, I was once a pick-me, I was once a feminist, okay? And it was through my period of figuring myself, because, you know, sometimes I'm influenced by what we know, and really, a lot of women were mulling, a lot of women were like, our state is a predominantly a misogynist place, okay? It's a state, so it's like, you can be abused by men now. People will be looking at it like, okay, if you just have to claim I'm your brother, even if he's assaulting you, he doesn't know you. All you have to shout is, I'm a brother, and people just leave you, or I'm his wife. I'm her wife. I'm her husband. Jeez, what's wrong with me today? So it's a serious issue, because I realize that a lot of women want to indulge in 50-50. That's because I know where it comes from. It comes from a place of empowerment. It comes from a place of them feeling like they don't have to be abused by a man. So once they prove their worth, the man will respect them, and it's a lie, okay? In fact, you paying 50-50 enables a man to insult you, because it shows him you're so desperate to, let him, use you to elevate himself, because at the end of the day, he will end up with you, and even if he end up with you, it's even the worst, because he'll end up being a bad role model to your children, should you have children with him, okay? So and not just that, he will abuse you emotionally, because he doesn't know what it takes to be a man. And even if he knows, because all these men know what it takes to be a man, but because we women in our quest, want to compete with them, want to overprove our worth to a man, even when he has nothing, he has not earned it, he has nothing to offer you. He's a dusty. So once you look at all these things, you overlook it. Guess what? You bear the brunt, because then you see a man acting out, you see a man, because he'll have other women that is massaging his ego, because sometimes it seems as if women are very desperate. Now, the way we shout, even our mothers, you don't want to repeat the mistake your mother did. Now, example of this Lyta's baby mama, Kemi, okay, she has a name, but for the purpose of this, okay, because I know some people know his music and also they were associated with this, for the purpose of this video, please forgive me for saying baby mama, because she is actually his baby mama, okay? So now here's the thing, this is a lady, she's pretty young, and I'm aware that most of the times we're influenced by Western stuff. But then again, even in Western Nigeria, they embrace baby mama ship, okay? And it helps them feel like, okay, in this place, that was when this word wasn't that corrupt, okay? And it's also made their men very feminine. Alright, their men are hardly, in Yorubas, their men are hardly providers. Even the ones that make money. They are highly providers, and that's because their women make it so easy for them. So now imagine with the influence of the Western media and all. In Nigeria we digest everything. We are a consuming state, so we consume everything, and it reflects the ripple effects. Sometimes there's always a causation, the chain reaction of things, and this is the production of it is manifesting. And we have created this hell. I just feel like we women should first take responsibility that we created these monsters. We created these males. We should take responsibility, because that's the only way we can get out of it. And this is the only way you can heal. But still in your process of healing, you don't want to heal, finish, and go back to square one. because I've done that. I've healed several times. Okay, so yeah, where I understand why women feel like it's a place of empowerment. First of all, even if you're working and money, I won't take away your power. Okay, I won't take away where you draw your confidence from. Okay, even if you work to empower you, all right, even if that's what you work, let it be your money. Always know that a man, as a man, that he's supposed to be a provider, he's supposed to be a protector. If not, what is happening in Nigeria today will happen in your home. And you know how bad and chaotic and lack of security we have here in Nigeria. That is what will happen to you, and that's what happened to this lady. She didn't just end with a baby that's a dusty, deadbeat father. She ended up with a man who is spreading STDs. And I like the fact, yes, she's hurting and everything, but I just feel like she is quite aware she's hurt and everything. Well, I don't know why we act like women are not supposed to be evil or are supposed to have emotion or we are not supposed to be angry. Of course, when something like this happened to you, you should be angry. And before I'll be like, okay, girl, like, this is too much. And no, it is too much because we don't talk about this. In this society, we are so hypocritical. Everybody is shushing. You cannot get the rightful education from your parents because your mom was probably a pick-me. So she ended with your father. And again, it's as if some topics are taboo. So, yes, you might not be so free. So, yes, the place to vent out, it seems like social media is a place that things are being vented right now. Women are not supposed to be smiley, sweet, charming, dovey 24/7. We have emotions. When something hurts, we cry. And that's the only way you would have the common sense to walk out of situations, toxic situations that does not serve you, but only breaks you to your nothing. And remember, this guy is a musician, he's a dusty and everything. Some women might be like, okay, well, I've catch better person, or this and that, whatever your reasons might be, you can't get STD. Now, I'm not saying don't have sex because a lot of women still feel their sexual liberation is key to them. But even if you have to be aware of all these things. Because our sexual regulation is not like men. Aside from that, we had some women get pregnant from a man they hardly get orgasm from. They never got orgasms from. You are not protected, you are not being provided for, and you're still treated like a shade. And you feel like because you're pretty, you're young, you bring a lot of things to the table, you feel like that will automatically end his loyalty. See, men don't need all those things for them to be meant to be a man to you. Because a real man, he doesn't have to be alpha, but real men who has a sense of responsibility understand that the dynamic of the society, patriarchy is the rule of the day. Capitalism is the rule of the day. And people dance by the tool of money. And for you to secure your family, protect your family, especially in the society where there's no standard education, the standard education has fallen, there's no health care, you have to understand, for you not to be in the hierarchy, to be on the list of the food chain, you have to have some source of income. They understand this. And they understand in order for their family to grow, to pass good legacy, they have to be a good role model. And they have to protect you and all. So a lot of this, you women in your quest for feminism and third way, I understand it. But you also have to understand women, we have always had the power. We just abused it. We just forgot about it. When I say we have always been powerful, I mean we have all our power is subtle, is based on influence. We don't beat our chest like King Kong or call ourselves king like Tonto the King. No. We use influence, we use our emotion, we use intuition, we use the spirit of discernment. We see through bullshit, we take advantage of it. We can switch role at every time. But you trying to be 50-50, you're giving away your power to men because you influence those shit. And they know it. And you just have to watch how the world is moving. Okay, fine. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of advantages this feminist thing have brought. But I just feel right now, women should always practice self-preservation. Protect your womb. You can't be, look, the child she just brought to this world is with STD and not even protected. And this was the same guy that was saying, keep the child. Keep the child. And no matter how he tells you, oh, Keep that child. I love you. I want it. Don't even pay attention to it. Why? Well, because that is emotional manipulation, emotional control, and that's the only way to control you and your will. Until, well, he has another fresh toy. Well, you seem serious. Well, marry me then. Why? Because we live in a society where marriage is highly respected, and the only way respect will be given to you as a woman is if you get married. Sadly, that's how it is in society. Unless you want to keep the child for yourself, and now if you need it, aside from that, you need a man. You need a masculine energy, because at the end of the day, you can even, I don't want before I would say men need their father figure. Well, even women need it, because a lot of time why women are desperate, seeking attention from dusties, from males who has nothing to offer, is because they are still seeking that fatherly validation. They are seeking that father figure. So yeah, your child needs it in the life, and it doesn't have to come to marriage, except that's what you want. But are you willing to play it? Because at the end of the day, even when a man is married to you and he's divorced, responsible man, you have to understand the partner you end up with. That's why I make sure I emphasize on picking the rightful partner. Okay, so you make sure you pick the rightful partner, even when he divorces and life happens, okay, and you decide to go your separate way, or you choose to separate. Guess what? He still has a sense of responsibility, and at least be aware enough that men need, both men, daughters, and sons, they need their father. They need someone to teach him. Your son needs someone to teach him how to be a man, a responsible man with integrity. Okay? So now when you start making that wise decision, oh, just rely on the see, men change like weather. You don't rely on that word, especially before he busts the nuts. You don't rely on it. Okay? He has to be, and you don't listen to what men say. We all lie. It's not just men. We all lie. We all lie to get what we want. And you should understand, men do it a lot. It's in their DNA. They do it without even thinking. So you don't pay attention to what a man says. So pay attention to what he do. What does he do? Pay attention to what he does. And ladies, before you share your body, I understand you have to go through your whole phase. Even when you're going through it, protect yourself. Use condom. Yes, they will find out about it and say, let's be honest, this society, you will do it at a point. Even I advise that before you start exploring your sexuality, your freedom, at least reach 21 first, to be sure. Now, I don't say don't go out and date. No, go out and date. But you go use your computer. That's why you have to read some things, read some books, listen to channels that enable you and grow. It doesn't have to be my own. But you have to understand, if I'm going to talk about things relating in our society, because at the end of the day, I live here. Okay? And the things that happen down here affect me too. Directly or indirectly. But because guess what? Insecurity up and down. So ladies, guide your womb. Even if you are still in your whole phase and you're enjoying it, it's okay. See, you have to understand there are a lot of cycles out there. See, look at men that actually have intercourse with you and kill you. It's happening in the news. And you see people looking for everything just to make you look less of a woman, like you don't deserve that pity. You don't deserve empathy, not empathy, not even pity. But then again, our conscience is so soy that now, instead of you to gain empathy from them when you get hurt by this male, instead of you to gain empathy, what you hear is, well, she asked for it. Like a 5-year-old girl was raped. She asked for it. A lady was coming back from church or reading they have to write down all those things before they say, well, maybe they knew or something like that, just to dissolve yourself of common sense, empathy, and your conscience. And the fact that your hypocritical ass can't save you, can't help you seek through those BS, because you're so stuck up in your ass and stuck up in your ways that you can't just for a moment question yourself. Look in the mirror and realize that you are the cause of what is happening. But because you're a male pleaser, you think that those will even help you keep those men. No, you end up being the worst male. and you won't even get any gratification. I see people commenting on this and I see, damn. What is happening? What really happened? Is it that we don't have the common sense? We don't have conscience? At least we are a religious society, for Christ's sake. And we're not the only ones who are hypocrites. So other countries are hypocrites. At least they have common sense enough. Other ethnic groups. Other nations. Ambiguous. They have, at least on extra, even in their hypocrisy, they have common sense. Even fellow women are the one bashing her. Yeah, internet is a place you could seek for help. Do I say that's the best place to or go vent about your issue? But no. But guess what? You guys cannot, because of your hypocrisy and the fact that you women, both men and women alike, are misogynist. You can't see the fact that this is a blessing in disguise, because now people are aware of what they are getting into. And there will still be another dumb Nigerian woman who will say, oh, I love him for what he is, I will still be with him. What has love got to do with your security? Love grows. Love doesn't happen just in one day. And men are supposed to earn your love, because our feelings, our emotions, like it or not, are not like men. Okay? Because most of the time, when men have nothing to lose, they don't care about you. They'll just leave you to be just, the detachment is so swift, painful. And now look at you, go crazy, crying, looking for justice. I mean, this has happened, but this shouldn't be your story. It shouldn't. Because at the end of the day, it will affect you. You're giving not just your youth, your emotional trauma. Do you know the emotional trauma this lady must have incurred? Because she's crying for help. So ladies, whew, I mean, I was once a mule, but it wasn't this bad. At least to an extent. Even when I was a pick-me, there were some things I just couldn't take. Because at the end of the day, I was paying attention, because these men, at the end of the day, collectively, they don't give a shit. Unless you do. And sometimes as a woman, you have to play this well. Because I don't like game either. I mean, I do it well, but I don't like game. But this is what happens. At least be single, because there's nothing wrong. But at least, especially in your whole face, accept you're single. Go and figure out what you want. Because it took trial and errors for me to understand some things, and also paying attention to things. Not necessarily trying everything, because some things I knew wasn't for my safety. So yeah, she deserved the right to be angry. Mad, in fact. And this is a good topic for discussions. Is it that you choose to repeat the mistake your mother made? Or you decide to choose what you want for yourself, to break the generational code, to break the cycle, the pattern. Except you love pain, you love the drama that comes with it, the insecurity, the death that actually comes with it. Because either your psyche ends up being dead, your brain cells being dead, because you are now a zombie, you don't know what is good for yourself, and you keep on taking the pain. Because some people are addicted to trauma. Is this codependent relationship where maybe from your home you didn't feel so much loved. You felt like, okay, for the example you saw, maybe taking a guy's trauma, maybe being a rad or die chick is the best for me. Girl, you're playing yourself. And I hope it's not too late before you start gaining sense for yourself. Because this is really annoying. And what is even paining me more is not this girl, it's not her that she even wrote it, it's the way people are reacting to it. Yeah, so I don't know. This is where I just say, this is where I'll say, love yourself enough. Walk away from every situation, because this is how it ends up. There's no magic. This is how it ends. Except you enjoy this kind of trauma in your life, then go for it. And you have to understand, I'm not taking away your freedom. I'm just saying choose wisely, because freedom comes with responsibilities. And this set of males out here there for you to pick out, I don't know, I feel like it's better for you to, you're better off saying at least there, you're not worried about who is cheating on you, you're not worried about STDs and all, because you're practicing it safe. And you're actually growing, doing things for yourself to empower you, to enrich you, instead of stressing yourself. Because some ladies are not getting older than their age. Why? Because of the stress. Black community, I've noticed that in diaspora we are used to mulling. Only set of male worshipping cultures that end up producing weak males, irresponsible leaders with little or no brain or wisdom, and you want someone to submit to you, so you lead them to hell and death. Well, this is where I end today, and till I come your way next time, make sure you subscribe, share, and drop your commentary, okay? And have a good blessed day. Bye.